Okay, what's up, guys? Hope everybody's sharing my voice live on YouTube. Hope everybody's sharing my voice this morning because we're coming live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. Hope everybody can hear my voice. Please, if you're following up on YouTube, indicate on the chat box that you can hear my voice. Very important. Indicate on the chat box that you can hear my voice. Very, very important. We are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube. We are live on YouTube now. Please indicate on the chat box if you are joining me live. Indicate on the chat box that you can hear me, guys. Indicate on the chat box you can hear me. So welcome to 2022, everybody. You are welcome to 2022. 2022 is actually will be a good year for everybody. We should pray that everybody have a good year. 2022. Yep. That's how crypto traders would become wealthy in 2022. Guys, most of our live streams would be live, will not be live on, will actually be live on YouTube. Less of Telegram voice chat and the rest. So, okay, here we go with today's morning crypto. So please, this will be a short one. It's going to be a short session, and I want everybody to follow up duly. Follow up duly with everything that I'm going to be saying here today. Now, I've been making, series of posts for some time now. I'm making series of posts for some time now about the crypto markets. I've talked about several things. I've talked about what I think would play out within the crypto market, right? In the post, in the possible short term, and also in the possible mid term, maybe long term as well. I've talked about most of these things. I've discussed most of these things on both on Telegram platform and also on my Facebook wall. I've actually talked about this. I've talked about this, guys. So, and I would like you guys to follow up as well with everything that I was saying here as well today, with everything that I will be talking about here today. Very important. It's very crucial that you guys follow up. So this year, 2022, this is what I think would be playing out in the crypto market this year, 2022. Everybody should get ready because I think that this year would have, that there might be a major bear market this year. Very, very important. There might be a major bear market this year. Please, if you're following up, do what to share to your friends, share to everybody around you so they can benefit from the information I'll be dropping here today. Very, very important. The information I'll be dropping here today. I want you guys to share this information to everybody around you. Share this information to your friends, to your enemies, to your colleagues, to your parents. Let them join and get this information. Very, very crucial. 2022 is a very vital, is an important year for the crypto market. It's a year that will determine the level of commitment that everyone have within the crypto space or within the crypto ecosystem. Very, very crucial that we get these points clear. Now, some people have been saying, yeah, that we'll have a bloody, bear market, we'll have this, we have that. There are many, many talks, there are many, many predictions about the crypto market by so many influential crypto traders based on their personal opinion. Now, but whatever I'm going to say here as well is my own personal opinion. So it's not a financial advice, it's actually for educational purpose. So get these facts right. So 2022 is going to be, would be a very important year, as I said earlier. Major interests are going to be getting into crypto as it was in 2021, but I think that it will be more in 2022. So the bear market we witnessed 2018 will not be witnessed much in 2022, and I'll tell you the reason why I said so. The bear market of 2018, because 2017 was a major bull market, one of the first major bull markets for the Bitcoin ecosystem, and 2018 now ushered in a major bear market as well that almost pulled everybody. So we have a major bull market for crypto in 2021. So everybody's also expecting a major bear market in 2022. So this is what I think as well. If we would have maybe in the first 3 months, that's in the first quarter, which is 3 months of 2022, there might not be a major bear market. Maybe Bitcoin would have a serious move coming 2022. That's the first quarter of 2022. But in the rest of the months, during the rest the Bitcoin months that actually come in, we might have a bear market, but not as bloody as that of 2018. Why I said so is because not as bloody as that of 2020, as that of 2018, is because many big companies are holding Bitcoin, right? MicroStrategy is buying almost all holding. These guys have influence. These guys are S&P 500 companies. These guys have reach. These guys have a niche that they control, and they have a very huge influence. Elon Musk is holding Bitcoin. Several companies are holding Bitcoin. So do you think that these companies should actually sit tight or sit idle and watch the crypto market depreciate, thereby making them to lose? The answer is no. I hope that the answer is no in every perspective or every angle. They will do whatever possible that they can do to actually ensure that everything that the crypto market profit them. So that's why I say these guys actually holding. Yes, they're holding for long time, but in as much as they're holding these cryptos for long time, they also understand the fact that they need to be profitable, right? So allowing the Bitcoin market to crash bluntly in 2022 would be a very bad, investment for these top guys. So by having this understanding and common sense would actually draw us to the point that these guys, that the crypto market would not crash so deeply. Okay, that's actually my own point of view. Okay, having said that, this is actually what I talked about, this chart here. That's what I talked about the crypto last month, about the crypto market last month. As I told you guys earlier, and I will repeat again, that what is playing out here is actually a reaction of what has been playing out before. Forget about my chart, how it just declines, and so on and so forth. So I'm just trying to point out what has been happening. Whenever there is this sharp move, whenever there is this sharp pullback in the price or in the crypto chart, there is always a new all-time high created after every sharp pullback. And at every sharp pullback, there is a single wick that gets rejected always, that gets rejection always. If you look at this is actually what played out here. Falling wedge, there's a falling wedge, which look like a flat pattern, a bullish flat pattern, and after that, we created a new all-time high at this point, right? We created a new all-time high at this point. Same thing happened here, created a new all-time high, and here as well. This actually the major ones, and pinpoint the major ones. Here as well, we had this that happened some months ago, I think around June or so, where the market crashed up to $29,000, takes to $30,000 here at $30,000. the market actually crashed, and then there was a rejection at that week as well. The market ranged, creating a falling wedge, and as well a new high as well. Same thing happened here, and then created a new high as well. So the same scenario actually, the same scenario played out here as well. The same scenario played out here and created a new high, and the same scenario is actually playing out here. So I want you guys to follow me up on this. This is actually what I discovered that is actually playing out. So, and if you look at this point, there's always a demand zone. There's always what? A demand zone for this point. Look at this point, it gets rejected, and it will also get below the other rejection. See that it actually hits $30,000 here, and then it came out to it below $30,000, right? So this can be the demand zone. The demand zone is always below the rejection of this week. So the same thing actually played out here. So this actually was a demand zone as well. So, and here as well, it's played at the same pattern, creating a new word, demand zone. Always a double bottom. Always what? Creating a double bottom. We can actually call it what? A demand zone for the next all-time high. So I'm anticipating that is what would actually play out here as well. That is actually play out here as well as we proceed. Probably it might not play out, but possibly it can also play out. So I'm expecting this to actually range below here. This area should be the demand zone for Bitcoin to create a new all-time high. Probably this January, we might have a slight gain market that might, hit the 42,000 to 40,000 area, 42,000 to 40,000 area, 42,000 to 40,000 area. That's actually the demand zone, and then creating a new all-time high. If you check on the 4-hour chart, this looks like, please, sorry, bear with me on my chart. My chart looks so daty, and it looks so unorganized, but just from here. So here we can see something looking like a head and shoulders pattern here, a bearish head and shoulders pattern here. At this point, we're seeing something like this, head and shoulders pattern here at this point. So this actually, let's call it a bearish sign for Bitcoin as well. A bearish sign for Bitcoin as well. A close below this area, a close below the 40. A close below the 45,000 area. A close below the 45,000 area would usher in. Would actually usher in a new low at this point. Would actually usher in a new low. So guys, at this point, a close below this area, at least for 5,700 area, will actually usher in a new low for Bitcoin price, for the Bitcoin price. So I think that, as I always say, guys, that the market is most times not predictive but reactive. So I think that the price of Bitcoin is actually reacting to what other price actions or other price movement as well. It's actually reacting to price movement. It's reacting to what price movement. See that this resistance point, there's a strong resistance point here and a strong support area here at the 52,000 area. If we successfully break above this 52,000 area, this side with this orange color will have succeeded in breaking out and then creating getting prepared for another bullish run. But this 45,000 area is also a major point of concentration. Is a determinant area for a decline in price. It's a determinant area for what? A decline in price. So these are the points of the determinant points, either for a bullish ride or what? A bearish ride, the 2,000 area and the 45,000 area. So we need to get this fact correctly. We need to get this fact right. So I've told you guys that these same scenarios have been playing out from time to time, 1, 2, 3, 4. And whenever there's a breakout, it always creates a new all-time high. It always creates a new what? All-time high. It always creates a new all-time high. So very important that we get this fact right. So what do you expect of the Bitcoin market in the coming weeks and the coming month? Please, guys, if you're following up, if you're watching live, do want to share this information. Share the link to everybody. Share the link to your friends. Share the link to everyone around you. Very important. Share the link to everyone around you. Do share the link to everyone around you. If you're hearing my voice, please comment on the chat box that you are hearing my voice. Comment on the chat box that you are hearing my voice. Very important. So, as we saw on the news earlier, let me get the news. Hold on. Let me get this news about MicroStrategy. We got the news earlier. Hold on, let me get the news. To get the news of MicroStrategy. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get the news, trying to get the information of MicroStrategy buying more Bitcoins. Okay, according to Cointelegraph, this was a news on December 30th. Let me get the news so everybody can follow up. I remember an interview that was granted to MicroStrategy why he always buy Bitcoin on every dip. Don't you think that it might be a wrong investment for him in the coming months and the coming years? He said no, that he understood where the tech is going. In fact, he even said that he was among those that bought Facebook shares and some other shares when they were nothing. So today, those shares are worth something. So as I repeatedly tell everybody that this guy would be or might be one of the smartest investors in history. So it's not all about what you see in the now about a particular thing, about a particular project. It's about what you think would be the future potential or what that would turn out to be in the near future. And as an investor, you need to understand, and then you need to be discerning at times to understand the potential trend of events and what something can turn into in the near future. So MicroStrategy purchases 1,014 Bitcoin, now holds almost $6 billion in crypto. MicroStrategy have been purchasing Bitcoin since 2020, end of 2020, and here we are still purchasing Bitcoin from every dip. The company's holdings are valued at roughly $5.9 billion, representing more than $2.1 billion in gains. Wow. His crypto holdings are worth $6 billion, and he's having $2.1 billion in gains since its initial purchase of a seed August 2020. Since its initial purchase August 2020. Business intelligence firm MicroStrategy has added $94 million worth of Bitcoin to its holdings after purchasing the crypto assets at an average price of $49,229. Oh, he even purchased it higher, but now Bitcoin price is actually at 47,000. So lately, I think some days back, that's 2 days back, he bought 30th of December. He actually bought 3 days ago. Yeah, he actually bought $94 million worth of what? Bitcoin. Worth of Bitcoin. He bought $94 million worth of Bitcoin at a price of $49,229. According to the Thursday filing with the US Securities and Exchange Commission, MicroStrategy purchased 1,914 BTC between December 9th and December 29th for $94.2 million, making its holdings 124,391 BTC. With the recent buy, the company's holdings are valued at roughly $5.9 billion, representing more than $2.1 billion in gains. Right, so recently bought 1,114. So I think that every crypto trader should be buying BTC no matter any amount you have. Just be buying BTC because BTC has a very long way to go. BTC has a very, very long way, high. The potential is not yet harnessed. Its potential has not been harnessed. So if you can be buying $10, $100 worth of BTC, do what you buying that. Very important. Be keeping it no matter the price, no matter the price movement, don't look at the price movement, just be buying BTC and hold. Just be buying BTC as an asset, right? Just be buying it as an asset and hold for the period of the next 5 years, for the period of the next 10 years, because BTC is actually worth today at $47,000. Yeah, what is that for $7,000? In the next 5 years, BTC might be worth $100,000. And imagine you buying, let's say, $50 worth of BTC every month for the next. We have 12 months in a year. $50 times 12 is $600. Now times 5. Times 5 will be what? $3,000. So imagine you buy BTC now that is $47,000 in the next 5 years. That means $3,000 must have been accumulated by you, and at the end of that, BTC might be worth $200,000 or so. You see that your gains in BTC must have increased 5 times or 10 times from what you had bought it. So $47,000 might be the lowest price of BTC, or might not be. So it is very important that you keep on accumulating BTC. Very important. In as much as you are buying other cryptocurrencies, also do what to accumulate BTC. Even if you can be buying $10 worth of BTC every week or every month, just be doing it. If you're salary earner, do what to buy BTC $10 every month or $50 even, depending on what you can afford. But just open a wallet for it. Be keeping it there. Be keeping it there. Just have a 10 years plan, 5 years plan of your BTC savings. Believe me, within the 5 years or 10 years time, those your BTC holding would buy you an estate. Those your BTC holding will buy you 10 Lamborghinis. So very, very important that you understand this fact. So everybody that is buying BTC is an investment for those who are wise. It's actually a wise investment for everybody. So very, very important that we understand. I've told you what I think about BTC. I think that BTC would dip more to this point. But we are also considering something else. I'm also considering something else. This can be a double bottom area. This seems to be a double bottom for BTC. As I repeat, it's still the same thing. As I said earlier, the 45,000 area is actually a pivotal area for BTC, and the 52,000 area is also a pivotal area for BTC. These two areas are actually very crucial, but this is a demand zone for BTC. I think that the same scenario will play out. So a break below this 45,000 area will usher in a new low from what we have seen, because this is actually a support area for BTC. The 45,700 is actually a support area for BTC. Very important. It's a support area for BTC. Now, because we are seeing a double bottom, BTC creating what? A double bottom at this point. It's creating what? A double bottom at this point. So we need to understand these facts as well. It's creating a double bottom at this area. So a break above 2,000 area will usher in a new high. So what we'll be seeing, what we'll be expecting of BTC will be something of this nature. If BTC closes below this, we'll see a new low, we're testing this area maybe from this point and then break above. Or if BTC doesn't, BTC, though we have seen this bullish candle engulfed, and today candle is showing the variation, but if BTC breaks above this area, the 50,000 area, we'll see a break and then a retest of this area, and then maybe creating a new all-time high again. So this is what I think for BTC at this point. So guys, thank you for joining. I will be having a coin review session maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow, we'll be having a coin review session tomorrow. Very, very important. We're having a coin review session tomorrow, or if possible today. Yeah, it should be today. We're having a coin review session today. So very important that everybody still tune into this channel, still tune into this YouTube channel. If you're watching this video, please click the like button and click subscribe so that you can get notification whenever I'm live, whenever I post a new video. Very important. Always subscribe, share, invite everybody to join and post it to our YouTube channel. This year, we are going 1000x. Thank you for joining and do have a good day.